Hello. Sorry for the echoey sound. My room is quite big and I can't do anything about it. And my microphone is broken on my phone, so I have to use this very nice microphone. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about my houseplants today. And I have quite a small collection. It's not a very large collection. It used to be much bigger, but unfortunately I had to downsize because I was killing them all. But yeah, I'm not like a houseplant expert. This is just my personal little collection that I have. I've got my chai latte here. It's very good. So I keep most of my houseplants in this one specific area of my room because my room is kind of dark. So I have this little like section where I keep my plants and it's the most sunny part of my room, so that's why I keep them all there. If you don't know this about me, I work 3 separate jobs, excluding YouTube. I got most of my plants at my first job, which is a houseplant shop. Yeah, I work at a houseplant shop, so this is pretty much where all of them come from because I get a discount. So like, why would I not take that opportunity, you know what I mean? And they're not in the best condition right now because considering the fact that I work 3 separate jobs, I haven't really got enough time to take care of them as much as I'd like, but I think I will take this video as an opportunity to kind of spruce them up and make them look a bit nicer and also care for them. Yeah, just know that I am not a professional. I do not know all of the Latin names for my plants. I do not know how to care for them perfectly. However, this is just my personal little collection and I might as well just start by showing you them. Okay, so this is my windowsill and this is where I keep pretty much all of my plants. I water them here, I keep them all in little trays so that I don't have to go back and forth taking them out and stuff. I was doing some cleaning up before this video started because I realized how many of my plants had yellowing leaves. And here's my first one. This is my banana tree. This is my favorite plant probably. He was my most recent purchase. He was £40. And it is the only banana tree I've ever owned and I think it is so gorgeous. He has this beautiful new leaf coming through. I also did some cleaning up of him. I love banana trees, but I hate how easily the leaves split and I try to keep them looking nice, so it's very hard. This is my sansevieria. This was a gift from my friend, also known as mother-in-law's tongue. I love this plant, but to be honest, I haven't cared for it as well as I should have. Since they're quite slow growing, I kind of get bored of it and then like I just do nothing to it. This next one is my neon pothos. This one lives next to the sansevieria. And I really love the colour of the leaves, I just feel like it's so gorgeous. I used to have a longer one, but it died. They're actually super easy to care for. I don't know why I killed the last one, but unfortunately I did. I do love the colours of these leaves. I can't wait for it to start getting a bit longer. Next door to that I have my Monstera Adansonii. I trained this up a moss pole because I thought it would look really gorgeous and it did for a super long time, but it ended up kind of looking a bit stupid because I didn't take care of it as well as I should have. As you can see here, it looks a bit bare and a bit sad. But I do really love the like iridescence on the leaves. I think it's super beautiful and I still love this plant even though I didn't take good care of it. This next one is my asparagus fern. I love this plant and it's technically not even a fern even though it has it in the name. When I first got this I underestimated how much water it needed, so there's a bunch of like brown dried bits but I can't chop them all off. It sheds little needles everywhere, it's kind of irritating. I keep my Syngonium albo next to it. And this one is one of my most favourite plants. I think it's so beautiful and I love the variegation on it. I have it trained up this little wired thing. I also just think that this has genuinely got some of the most pretty variegation ever. Like, I love the marble, but I also love the stark contrast between leaves like this. This here is my Christmas cactus. It looks way more pretty when it's flowering. The flowers are pink, so right now it just looks kind of plain. I keep it in a nice spot to kind of make up for the fact that it's kind of an ugly plant right now. Honestly, that's all I have to say about this one. It's kind of boring. Next to it is my anthurium. I'm actually not sure what type of anthurium this is, I just know that I really love anthuriums and it has this nice little new growth and I'm very excited to see what it does. Even though it's just one leaf, I feel like it's kind of cute and anthuriums are really hard to keep looking nice, so I'm still proud that I was able to keep this one alive. Next door to that is my Anthurium magnificum. This is probably my second favorite plant. I love the way the leaves look, I love the way that it grows. I just feel like it's the most beautiful plant ever. I wish I could keep the leaves looking perfect, but unfortunately I'm not, amazing with plants, so they have their flaws. But I seriously love this plant so much, and it was probably my favorite purchase. A stark contrast is this silver sword philodendron. I really do not like the way this one is growing. It used to be way longer, but I shortened it because I was so tired of how ugly it was looking. I hate the way it grows. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of this plant at all, but I'm still trying to keep it going because otherwise it feels like a waste. Maybe one day I'll have this plant looking a way that I'd like. However, on the right is my lemon limeranta. This is a plant that I do not regret buying. I love this plant. I love how every single leaf is completely different. They all have the most amazing patterns and a nice little bit of iridescence when they're clean. And mine is quite long, to be fair. I kind of have it wrapped around the pot because when it's not, it looks kind of stupid when it's just hanging down as one big vine. But it's such a beautiful plant. This is genuinely one of my favorites. I might have to buy another maranta because I love the way that this one looks. However, my Chinese money plant is not in as good condition. It's kind of small and it has been for a while because it doesn't grow super quickly. I kind of, again, have been mistreating it. Still quite cute and quirky though. Here I have another Sansevieria. This one's kind of smaller, and again, I kind of don't pay enough attention to this one. It's a cute plant, but I don't really care about it too much. I still like it, but I just don't put enough time into it. On the right of that is a satin pothos. This type of satin pothos has bigger leaves. I'm not sure what the Latin name for it is, but it's really beautiful. I'm a big fan of plants with iridescent leaves and satiny kind of looks, so I do love this one. I would like it to grow a bit faster though. Next to my mirror, I keep my moss balls. These really don't do too much. I kind of just leave them in the glass. They're fun to look at. I don't really change the water that often. I think you're supposed to change it once a week. I probably change it once every 3 months. But yeah, they're pretty cute. They don't really do too much, but I like them. Then I have my peace lily. Unfortunately, it has not flowered for about 4 years. The entire time that I had it, as soon as I got it, the flowers died. They have not come back. It is clearly not that happy. It's always dropping leaves, but it hasn't died yet somehow. It's kind of an ugly plant to me. I don't know how I feel about it. I need to give it some TLC because I think it has potential. This is my Brazil philodendron. This one I love so much. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the way the leaves look. I love the way it grows, and I love how easy the plant is to take care of. My pink princess, on the other hand, is not that nice. It has these really ugly tiny leaves at the top and really big ones at the bottom, and I'm not a fan of the way it's growing. I'm not a fan of the colour. Honestly, I don't know why I bought this plant. Here I have another asparagus fern. This one is slightly different. It's not the same as my other one, but I really love the way that this one hangs down in comparison to the other one, and it's super easy to look after too. Here is my Hoya Crimson Queen. I had some issues with this plant when I first bought it. It's kind of been a pain and it constantly drops leaves, and all of the variegated leaves when I first had it disappeared, so I don't know. This plant though, I have no complaints. It has done so well. This is another satin pothos. It is so long, and honestly it just keeps growing and growing. I don't know if it will ever stop because it is genuinely just like so long now. When I first got it, it was quite short, but I love this plant so much. It's so easy. And it always looks gorgeous, like it never looks bad at all. I love it so much. This next plant is my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. It is so long that I had to combine 2 moss poles, and I have a bunch of bamboo sticks holding it up. It is my tallest plant. Honestly, it's way taller, but I had to like wind it down because when I had it, it didn't fit in my room because my roof was too low. So it actually has potential to be way taller, but currently this is what it looks like. It is already really massive. It's kind of bare, but also I love it so much, and I'm really proud of taking care of this plant. Away from my windowsill now, we have my Monstera deliciosa. This is the first non-succulent plant that I bought back in 2019. It should technically be way bigger and way more mature, but I did not take good care of it when I first had it because I didn't understand how it worked. So it looks kind of lame now. Beneath that, I keep my Calathea Freddy. I think that's the name, but I always get confused with this one. It's really pretty. I was so nervous when I first bought it because I was intimidated by Calatheas, but it's one of my favorite plants now. I think it's really pretty and it has not been any issue. I love the way the leaves look and I really like this plant in general. I'd definitely get another one. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed my little plant tour. Bye!